At number 4, we have Death Race 4 Beyond Anarchy. Death Race 4 Beyond Anarchy. Okay, I got some things to say about this. So when I did watch this movie, in which you are watching this video probably on the time it came out, which was just now, which, in case you're watching it, which would be a Friday, I did watch this yesterday. I started watching it in the vehicle on the way to school. It got good at the start. There's just a few good things and bad things with this movie. I'm going to go with the bad things at the moment. The bad thing, which actually it's a bit in the middle. The most explicit sex scene out of all the death races, in which there wasn't one in the first one, but 2, 3, and 4 have involved sex scenes and nudity. This one ups them both by a long shot. The good things about this movie, I mean, knowing that it was or they were trying to make it a direct sequel to the first film, had a lot of things to go by. And another one of the bad things was that they never revealed who Frankenstein really was, but under the mask, until they never revealed it. That's why I was thinking that through the whole movie, like, who the hell is he? And then when they finally killed him, they actually never revealed it. The good things about this movie, again, the action was pumped up to an 11. Like, the violence and the swearing was also pretty good. The story, I know that they went good with the story. I mean, they did try to make it an actual action-packed sequel to the original, but Jesus Christ. I mean, it's watchable. These are all watchable. Just go watch them. And at number 3, we have Death Race 2. Death Race 2. Well, Jesus, I've got some things to say about this movie. Okay, well, first of all, Death Race 2, when a lot of people, when I was gonna start watching this, a lot of random people and my friends all said that this was the worst out of the 4 Death Race films. Of course, I took it into consideration before pushing play, but this has beaten my expectations as a prequel. Because with most prequels, they completely ruin the whole story, but they've explained the story in a really well way and continued it on with Death Race 3. The bad things about this movie, or the whole franchise in general, since I'm mentioning this all now, is that when you get to 2 through 4, it's nudity and sex scene. Which, I mean, I've got no problem in seeing titties and all that 24/7, but just not in a Death Race movie where there's guns and all that. Yeah, so there's that. And at number 2, we have Death Race 3. So yeah, Death Race 3 Inferno. Oh, jeez, what do I need to say about this one? Another prequel continues the story after Death Race 2, where it kicks off 3 to 4 years later, I think. I don't know, I'm not smart. With the returning cast, which is a surprise thing for the Death Race movies, in which the cast of 2 and 3 back to back with the same people, but 1 and 4 are absolutely different people. So they continued that. The good things about this movie is that they tried to do something different with the desert and not the prison, where they did the first ever desert death race and not the prison death race on Stroker Island. Bad thing was the nudity and all that again. They didn't make it as explicit as what the second film was. So, yeah, they made that a problem. And also another good thing is that the graphic effects were a lot better than the second one, which was a surprise. In which, I mean, once you get past a prequel, you can't go anywhere further. So they took this to a whole nother level. I highly recommend you watch all the Death Race films, 1 through 4. Don't actually take all what I'm saying into an account. This is all just my personal opinion. If you want to go watch all these and do it yourself, I highly recommend it. And at number 1, we have Death Race. So yeah, Death Race, 2008, starring Jason Statham, Ian McShane. Out of all the 4 Death Race movies, this one is certainly the best one. Jesus Christ, Death Race. It's on Netflix. I will put the link for Death Race in the description below. Go watch it. It is amazing. So yeah, Death Race. The plot to it is prison inmates riding. Well, that's the first one at least. Prison inmates riding armored vehicles with machine guns and all that. It's got a stunning. Yeah. Sadly, the only one that stars Jason Statham in it is the first one. So yeah, that's a problem, but that's okay. So yeah, Death Race. They also had a female star in it, which was Natalie Martinez. She's in a few other movies. I hope I don't. I swear if I remembered any of them, I would probably have told you, which was probably not the thing. And yeah, Death Race, absolutely fucking good. Go watch the good movie. It is on Netflix. If you do not own Netflix, you are fucking stupid and don't have internet and poor.